Dear podcast watcher, welcome back to our weekly show on e-marketing with emphasis on e-selling. What you get to see and read will shock you beyond your wildest dream. You don't believe? Just keep on watching. You would not regret in watching this. This is my personal guarantee to you. Want to bet? I hope you do not. If you do, you will lose the bet. Before saying another word, may I have the pleasure to introduce myself as Madam Roberto, an AI avatar programmed by CTM Joseph. His biodata and his free ebook and his company will be presented by my colleague Madam Sophia, another AI avatar. Okay or not? Thanks. Enough of my talking, let us dive deeper into detail in today's podcast. Is it all right with you? I hope so. Then, allow me to share a quick introduction first. Okay. For starters, let me tell you in no uncertain term that selling is a sales strategy that involves recruiting individuals into a hierarchical structure. This is where profits are generated primarily through the recruitment of new members, rather than through the sale of products, where sales professionals earn commissions not only for their own sales but also from the sales made by others they recruit into the business. Hence, are you crystal clear what is pyramid selling now? If yes, then let us cross over to the 5 critical characteristics of pyramid selling. Shall we? Thanks. The first and foremost characteristic is none other than characteristics 1. Hierarchical structure. If you must know, pyramid selling operates on a tiered system, with individuals at the top of the pyramid benefiting from the sales made by those below them. This structure creates multiple levels of participants, each contributing to the income of those higher up. This brings us to next characteristics, which is characteristics 2. Emphasis on recruitment. Do you know, the primary focus in pyramid selling is often on recruiting new members rather than selling products. Participants are incentivized to get more recruits, leading to an ever-widening base of individuals at the bottom of the pyramid. Is it easy to understand? I am sure you can. That said, let's us turn our eyes on the next characteristics, which is characteristics 3. Income generation from sales. Do not be too surprised that participants earn commissions based on both their own sales and the sales made by their recruits, often referred to as their downline. This creates a scenario where income is largely dependent on the size and productivity of one's downline. Mind you, this is a naked truth. But wait, there is yet other characteristics you do not want to miss out. Characteristics 4. High initial investment. Be forewarned, many pyramid schemes require new recruits to make an upfront investment to join, often involving the purchase of inventory or training materials. This initial cost can deter potential members and lead to financial losses. Along with the above, let us jump over to the last and final characteristics. Any objections? If no, then let's us carry on. Characteristics 5. Legal and ethical considerations. In all honesty, pyramid selling is often viewed negatively and can be illegal in many jurisdictions. The focus on recruitment over actual product sales raises ethical concerns. Additionally, it can lead to financial losses for most participants. Regulatory bodies, such as the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, in the United States, have issued warnings against pyramid schemes, emphasizing that they are unsustainable and exploitative. Yes, you heard me right. Now that we have finished with the 5 characteristics, let us leap over to the differences between pyramid selling and legitimate MLM schemes. Are you games? I hope you do. In contrast, while pyramid selling isn't unethical, it is important to differentiate it from legitimate multi-level marketing, MLM, businesses, which can operate legally. Believable. You can bet your last dollar it is. In fact, here are 3 key differences you might want to seriously investigate. Of course, there are others, but for time being let us examine these 3 only. Alright. First thing first. Any problem to that? Differences 1. Product focus. Legitimate MLM. Come to think of it, MLM is aimed at selling to customers, not just from recruiting new members. Period. On the flip side of the coin, pyramid selling. Such type of selling does emphasize recruitment to generate income, often at the expense of product sales. In addition to the above, let us look over to the next difference. Okay. Or not. Differences 2. Sustainability. Legitimate. It can be sustainable if there is a genuine market for the products and a strong customer base. In contrast, pyramid selling. In truth, such selling is unsustainable in the long term, as it relies on a constant influx of new recruits to keep the model viable. The last but not the least is an important difference. Believable. I think so. Differences 3. Income disclosure. Legitimate MLM. They often provides income disclosure statements to show the earnings potential of participants based on sales. On the other hand, pyramid selling. Typically this sort of selling does not disclose the financial realities of participants, with most individuals earning little to no income. This is an unvarnished fact and not a misprint. All in all, it quite a mouthful, I must say, agree or not. All said and done, to allow me to conclude succinctly this podcast on the topic of: have you finally decided on the final verdict that pyramid selling is a curse or cure to professional selling excellence? As I see it, and personally, it is no rocket science that pyramid selling is controversial. Plus, it is often an illegal sales model that prioritizes recruitment over actual product sales. In truth, you do not need a double-digit IQ to discover that there are indeed the appearances of profit and success for only a few individuals at the top of the pyramid. It is fair to all parties. In my opinion, it is not. Moreover, pyramid selling is ultimately detrimental to most participants. You get my drift. Without doubt, understanding the characteristics and implications of pyramid selling is essential for individuals considering involvement in such schemes. Agree or not? In any case, I am still of the opinion that it is crucial to distinguish between legitimate MLM businesses and schemes to make informed decisions about participation in any sales opportunity. So take heed. Can I get a big yes from you? Additionally, by knowing the naked truth of pyramid selling may save you from many heartaches. True. Joke aside, for your own good, you should always conduct thorough research and seek legal advice if unsure about the legitimacy of a selling model. To leave a lasting impression of this podcast, allow me to quote a few words from Warren Buffett, the billionaire from USA. He says, "If you are smart, you are going to make a lot of money without doing it. Why should you fool around with something aka selling that is essentially a fraud?" With this, need I to say more? I guess not. Oh, just a gentle reminder to you. Remember to watch this podcast until the last sentence. It is because Madam Sophia will show you CTMing's biodata, his free ebook, and company. Any objections? We hope not. Goodbye and good luck. May God bless you richly. Hello, my name is Madam Sophia, an AI avatar developed by CTM Joseph. I am deeply honored to be able to present CTM Joseph Ng's biodata and his company. That said, let's roll it. Okay, thanks. Presenting biodata of CTM Joseph NG and his company. CTM Joseph SFNG now is the senior partner of a Malaysian company which focuses on helping others. And with regards to marketing companies and its employees' self and career growth, particularly in area of sales and marketing. Apart from that, CTM acted as a consultant for a few companies. Additionally, he is a local motivational sales speaker who addressed more than 5,000 people through his dozens of talks and training across many states in east and west of Malaysia. He is happily married to Margaret NG and has 3 children. But that is not how he started. In the beginning, Joseph faced a lot of hardships and problems before he reaches the pinnacle of success. Now let us hear his story. Being a high school certificate holder, he had a very rough start from an early age. He had to sell to consumers from door to door on a part-time basis to supplement his low income. Continuing his work as a clerk, Joseph also managed to travel a lot in that period, exposing himself in the art and science of selling. At same time, he graduated from 3 countries' professional degrees in business administration, Australia, and marketing, UK. Subsequently, he did qualified as accomplished speaker from Toastmaster International, US, with a competent Toastmasters CTM certification. He acquired valuable knowledge from internationally successful salespeople and applying them regularly. Hence his sales skills and marketing improved remarkably. And at the end of his second stint being employed, he excelled as a sales and marketing manager for others. Having improved in these environment, Joseph Ng became a marketing manager handling a team of 15 salespeople under him. Then, he was 45 years old. After mastering the art of sales, Joseph moved on to work on some bigger projects like sales and marketing, business assignments for many reputable organizations. He continued with his hard work, and as a result, Joseph performed well in every industry he set his eyes on. But he did not stop here. After trying various success and productivity systems, Joseph Ng decided to launch his own partnership company to train business individuals and organizations in sales and marketing. For the same reason, this led to the birth of Messrs. Joseph Ng and Associates, Training and Marketing Organization in Malaysia. Joseph Ng wrote over 4 books, articles and blogs on various topics like sales, business, self-growth, sales productivity, and much more. Most of them are filled with all the sales and marketing knowledge and experience that Joseph gained in his working life. Joseph wrote about the laws of sales success in his books that he uses in his journey, that both you and I can also use and become successful like him and create marketing history. End.
Hi, I am CTM Joseph Ng. Glad that you downloaded this podcast. You just watched the intro by Madam Sophia, the AI developed by me. Here is good news. You're entitled to my free ebook, The Giant 7 Steps to Great Selling. Contact me WhatsApp 6012-3878-592 or email me at josephsfng@gmail.com. Thanks.